You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength by Marcus Aurelius. So this video is going to be about confidence. You might find hundreds of videos on YouTube telling you what confidence is and how to build confidence and giving you a lot of advice on being confident in front of people in your home or dealing life with confidence. This video is just going to be a video without any editing, where you are not distracted, where I'm not trying to hold your attention. Because if you actually want to be and become a confident person, the first thing is you should know and you should have control over your attention. You should choose where you should give your attention. So this video is going to be a video without edits, without cuts, where I'll be sharing the knowledge that I've gained about confidence. In this video, you'll be getting idea about what real confidence looks like and what are actionable steps that could be taken in order for you to become more confident in your real life. And this, of course, includes body language, your voice tone, and the clarity of thoughts and the clarity of speech. So let's see what actually confidence means. Does a confident man or a woman always be related to a perfect man or woman? No. Or a confident man does not make any mistakes? No, it is not true. Or a confident person does not feel weak or does not, become low in their life? That is also not true. And what actually is confidence? Confidence is just a person being okay with who they are, being okay with the thoughts that they have and the emotions that they feel at that moment, and not letting any external environment or any factors outside them to decide how they are going to react or what they are going to do in that particular moment. This is strength. This is power. This shows and showcases confidence. A person who is comfortable being under their own skin, who does not want validation from outside, and who is aware of the thoughts that is running in their minds constantly 24/7. And they're not just trying to control the thoughts, but they are just okay with the thoughts. They shook hands with the thoughts. And that is what a lot of great leaders, speakers always say. You can't fight with yourself, and you shouldn't fight with yourself. Rather, you should be at peace with yourself. You should be and become a friend to yourself. When it comes to confidence, it always means that you should be clear with what you think and what you speak. And the opposite person should always be able to understand whatever you say. And the reason behind that is, as a speaker, you should always consider the opposite person's ability to understand and frame your sentences accordingly, frame your thoughts accordingly, and then you become and you sound much more confident. Have you seen a lot of celebrities, or have you ever noticed very confident people? Other people can just notice them when they walk past them or when they enter a room. There is just this aura around them, this energy around them that they carry. They are not conscious about it. It just flows. When you are also confident, then you have that energy too. That is just a byproduct. You can see that people look at you when you just pass them or when you talk to them. And mostly you will be like, if you are in a crowded space or in a crowd or amongst people and you are talking to them, then essentially they will stop talking amongst themselves and they'll just listen to you. They will choose to give attention to you because it is just your aura and the frequency that you are in that is going to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to speak. So confidence is not just your body language or using fancy vocabularies or anything like that. And when you look at other sources, other videos, people always say that when you do these things, you will be confident. When you do these things, you will look confident. But the thing here is you are not searching ways to look confident, whereas you're searching ways to be confident. Being is totally different than pretending. You can pretend like you are being confident, but how long can you keep up the act? Because your inner self, your subconscious mind knows that you're pretending. How can you lie to yourself? Of course, you can lie to hundreds of people, thousands of people, but how will you lie to yourself? Because in this world, in this life, it is you who knows the truth about yourself. No matter what you say, no matter where you go, you can't run away from yourself, your thoughts. So don't do that. Don't pretend to be confident. Whereas understand what confidence is. The confidence essentially means you being okay with who you are. If you're not okay with who you are, then just take steps to be okay with who you are. Or try changing some things with yourself, on yourself, and the thing is done. You're okay with who you are. The second thing is the clarity of thoughts. The clarity of thoughts, it is very, very important, because once you open your mouth, once you start talking, the opposite person can say if you're confident or not. Are you clear with your thoughts or not? Are you being conscious about the thoughts that you're speaking or not? Because we can always see a lot of people having a lot of scripts. That is just because they are not able to handle the attention that they get from people, and they feel like if there is too much attention on them, they will just mess up the speech or anything that they give in front of public. So the most important thing here is confidence. You have to understand that no matter what happens, no matter if you fumble or you are, using some fillers or something like that, nobody is going to kill you or nobody is going to harm you. And the most important thing here is when you are thinking and you are conscious about the thoughts, there is another creepy thought that comes in. That is the thought of judgment. You always feel like somebody is judging you. Why do you feel that? The fact and the reality behind that thought is you are judging yourself. There is nobody else in this world is as judgmental as you are to yourself. Even I was like that for quite some long period of time in my life. But then I realized that you judge yourself a lot. I judge myself a lot. And because of that judgment, we alter our actions. We alter the way we are. We will alter the way we speak. We will just think that maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not actually confident. Maybe I'm a person, I'm an introverted person. I just don't want to speak. So confidence has nothing to do with if you are an introvert or you are an extrovert. Confidence deals with your ability to showcase your thoughts in a very clear manner. So always focus on decluttering your thoughts before you speak. And you just don't have to, consciously think that, okay, am I decluttering my mind? It just means that, just sit down, just think what you're going to say, take few points about it, and try your best to communicate it with the opposite person. Do not overcomplicate it. That is the key. When you complicate things, your mind won't be able to interpret what to do right now. If I am talking and I'm shooting a video, my mind is just focusing on that. I am just sharing what I have in my mind. I am here to help people. I am here to share my knowledge. I am recording this video so that the person who is watching this gets some knowledge, some insights from this video which will help them. That's it. If I if I add more thoughts like how is this video going to perform, or will it actually meet my expectations, or am I fumbling, am I saying things right, if I focus on that, then it is getting overcomplicated. My mind, my brain will be like confused. What should I focus on? What are you willing, like what do you want me to focus on? Because you are thinking about a lot of things. And another thing, like if I have to give you a way to declutter, the most effective, and according to me it's like the most effective way to declutter your thoughts is meditation. It is not like guided meditation where you sit down, hear to what people say, or you're using any kind of external things to meditate. Meditation is actually a very internal esoteric thing. It just deals with who you are and what goes on in your mind. And meditation can just be 10 minutes to start with, where you're not actively trying to shut your mind. You are just trying to, let's say, notice your mind. You're just being a watcher. And it is being mentioned beautifully in a book called Power of Now, written by Eckhart Tolle. You have to be a watcher of your mind. Because when you are a watcher of your mind, you will understand how your mind functions. And then you will be like, okay, if there are thoughts that are constantly coming in my mind, then there should be a trigger for it. And when you slowly meditate more and more and more, and you do it consistently for, let's say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you will understand that More you slow down your mind, you will understand a lot of triggers. You will understand how your thought pattern works, how your emotions work, and we can get into it in later videos where I'll be talking about how your emotion affects your state of being, how your thought affects your state of being, and how the entire belief system is being built by the correlation of your brain and your heart. Let's get into it later. But when it comes to this video about confidence, you should always understand meditation is going to help you in every aspect of your life. If you're looking to be more confident, of course, yes, meditation will help. And if you are an anxious person and you want to be more calm, you just want to be more collective, then of course meditation is going to help. And to start with, just sit for 10 minutes in a quiet room. Don't do anything, don't hear any music or anything. Sit in a comfortable position and just watch your thoughts. The more you watch, the more conscious you become, and consciousness is the cure. So the more consciousness you give to your thoughts, it'll just declutter. It's like you're cleaning your own mind. That happens automatically. So that is about decluttering your mind. So when you do these things, you will feel that you're more calm, you're more composed, and you're not worrying about the external environment. You are like, I don't care whom I'm talking to, because a lot of times we'll be like constantly judging ourselves based on whom we are talking to. If we are talking to a person who is influential, we'll be like, am I saying the relevant things? Or let's say you are a business owner and you want to pitch your business to a person, let's say a very big investor, you'll be like, I shouldn't mess up. That is what you constantly think. Then most likely you're going to mess up, right? That is the nature of mind. So what happens and what is more relevant is the more you meditate, the slower and the calmer your mind gets. That is actually a very good thing for you to happen. And the more you do this, the clarity of thoughts will be there. There will be flow of thoughts. And just like I haven't prepared this video, I know how to be confident, and I'm just saying it in this video. So that is like the purest form of communication. And the next part comes is the body language. How can you change your body language? See, one thing that is very important for you to understand is your mind is directly connected to your body. If you are a depressed person, if you are an unhappy person, if you are a stressed person, then of course you can find it and you can see it in your own body, just the way you feel about your body. It is like your body is more stiff and you are like, I'm stressed. And if you are a person who is like very depressed, or if you are a person who is not okay to be in front of people, who is feeling uncomfortable, then you will automatically, your body will be in a restricted body language position. But if you're a person who is calm, who is okay, like chill, everything is fine. If you're a person like that, then it shows, your body just shows. Your frequency speaks before you actually speak. So your body language automatically becomes more calm, becomes more free. And I've seen a lot of people who are like, you have to sit like this, sit up front, chin up, then you'll look confident. But guys, please understand, our goal is not to look confident, our goal is to be confident. So always focus on being who you want to be instead of looking or pretending like who you want to be. So when it comes to body language, do the inner work first, do the internal work, do the esoteric work. It will automatically transform the way your body behaves, kind of like you will be more free and stuff like that. And then you can be more conscious about your body. And it's like when you are in front of people, when you are sitting, and if you're conscious about your body, you'll be like, okay, I shouldn't sit this way. I'll be like more like, I'll follow the manners, I'll follow this, I'll follow that. So you will be like, okay, if I have to sit this way, I'll sit this way. It will become more easier for you. So that's about the confidence, and that is about the body language. So body language is, do this work first, the body language, and the body will follow it. And the next thing is your tone, the way you talk. This is actually very, very important for you to follow, no matter if you're a guy or a girl, whomever it is. No matter if you are an older person, or you are a teenager, or you are in your 20s, no matter what you do for your living, the tone in which you speak is very, very important. Because I have seen some people who have very aggressive tone. Even if they are, speaking very kind words, the way they speak and the tone they speak, it is like not okay. It is not okay. So the tone with which you speak, the tone with which, you formulate your thoughts is going to be very, very, very important. The tone matters the most when you're talking in front of people. So, what can we do to get into a more friendly tone or get into a tone that actually the opposite person likes to listen? It is just that, you should practice first, because the more what do I mean by practice is you have to talk and you have to listen to yourself. Then you will understand the way you talk and the tone that you are in right now, and then you will know, okay, how can I change this tone? Should I be more loud, or should I have pauses in between my sentences? Which is more relevant, which is more right? So that can help you. The self-assessment can help you. And the other thing is, don't try to be loud in the name of being or sounding confident. Loudness has nothing to do with being confident. Be yourself, be calm, and everything will fall into place. Then tada, you are confident. So I have personally seen a lot of people who are, looking actively to change things like, how do I look more confident? How can I dress this way? How can I groom myself? But guys, just you have to understand one thing, that if you do not change the way you think, or if you do not change the inner teachings or inner conditioning of yourself, you are not going to change. Until you are resistant to change, your life won't change. You will be under the same circumstances. If you pretend like you have changed, if you pretend like you have done things, then of course you're going to fall back into the same, the cycle, into the same conditioning that you were in. Because the more you pretend, the more you're telling yourself that I'm not this, I'm trying to be something else. And that is not a great thing to do. So start with your inner learnings, inner teachings. And you're going to get more videos on self-improvement, self-empowerment, self-discovery, and just becoming the best version of yourself. Because in this world where, we are trying so hard to, get attention of other people, and, all the content creators using all fancy editing to hold your attention span. So you have to be like, why are they trying this? Am I so bad with my focusing ability, or my attention span is getting so bad? So here you will get the knowledge that I've gained by reading a lot of books and doing a lot of mistakes, and doing a lot of self-learning. So you will also learn everything on your own instead of following somebody else. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.